multiple messages. Don't make him too many emotes at once. Can I get some sign spam and some bunny spam and some tea spam?
No one expects.
Which reminds me, I need to pour my cup of tea. So I'm gonna load up our artwork, and then I will pour myself a cup of tea. You guys all have a cup of tea, right? Gotta have a cup of tea.
No one expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Thank you very much. That was very sweet of you, Hatman. It is something I've been working on a lot. Is trying to be more consistent with my channels, to be able to do more on my channels, so I can make this my job. Because, guys, you want to hear what my goals for 2021 are? My goals for 2021 are to finish one manuscript, and actually it's directly behind my ring light, so I'm going to turn it around because it's giving me glare to look at it. Finish one manuscript, so one of my novels, to get 10,000 subscribers on YouTube, 500 on my Codex channel, 200 on the pet channel, 100 on the VOD channel, and 1,000 on a channel that I have not announced yet. Because there's a secret channel that well, it actually might end up being part of the Codex channel, my secondary channel. I haven't decided if I'm going to make a new channel for this new series that I want to do, or if I'm just going to use my Miss Scarlet Games channel, which is the one that the Codex is on. I haven't decided yet. And the next one is I want to get 5,000 followers on Twitch, and I want to have consistently 50 subs. And I want to get to 50 sales a month on my Etsy, and I want to finish a demo of Aeon, which is my RPG, the one that we're doing the concept art for. Or at least make some headway, because the one that might not happen is finishing the Aeon demo, because the problem with me finishing a demo of Aeon is not the coding, it's the fucking artwork. It's all of the sprite work. That's what's taking the longest. But, yeah. Yes, new secret channel. Is this coming off? Did I turn it? I turned it the wrong way. God damn it. Hold on. I have to fix my ring light. You guys are getting a little bit of a close-up here. Hold on. It always gets... There we go. Come on, screw back in, you son of a bitch. There we go. Or doesn't it take many hours? Yeah. Even that's one of the reasons why I decided to make it pixel art, and why I decided to do it as freehand drawings instead of like pixel by pixel, like classic pixel art. Oh god damn it, I have to reload it. And that's because okay, it is working. Come on. Yes, extreme close up. And all of those goals are sort of the encompassing goal of the overarching goal for 2021 is to be able to make my living, to start making a living off of YouTube, Twitch, Patreon, Etsy, all of that collectively. So that's like my collective 2021 goal. And all of those are like goals with the express purpose of getting me to that main goal. Okay. So this is Sebastian from my game. He's a shithead. Here's something service and detail. Oh my god. I literally have a series on my TikTok that's bullshit that I have to put up with, or have put up with, in retail and service industry. He's like an asshole. I love him already. He is an asshole. He's a lovable asshole. He's like the thief archetype lovable asshole. I hate hands are fucking hard. Hands are hard, and I hate it. Hands are hard. Yeah, hands are the worst. If you think you like drawing hands, you don't. Stern look at hand, yep. They're so hard to get right. That reminds me, I have some coconut ice cream in the fridge. I'll have to have that later. Yes. You guys want a hint about my secret plans? My secret plans for a new series. It's either going to be on the secondary channel or might end up being on its own channel. I haven't decided yet. I'll give you a hint. It has something to do with the, all of the pictures of my retro games hauls, my retro collection that I've been putting on Instagram and stuff. And the fact that I just went through a lot of effort fixing up my retro stand. That's your hint. Old gamers recordings. Yes, it's a channel about it'll be a channel or a series about retro gaming, because I haven't decided with what I'm gonna do with Codex. I do know I'm gonna keep doing Codex, but I don't know if I want to move the Codex to its own channel. Like my Skyrim Codex videos, if I don't want to move all of those to its own channel and use Miss Scarlet Games, my secondary channel, for retro gaming content, or if I want to make a new channel for the retro gaming content and keep Miss Scarlet Games as the Codex and whatever other like miscellaneous gaming videos. Fucking hate trying with my hands. So what do you guys think of that plan? Why isn't this on hard edge? Oh. Yeah, especially because I'm in Portland, and when we have conventions and stuff again, I can do things like covering Portland Retro Gaming Con. I'm in Portland, and I have never been to Portland Retro Gaming Con. I'm not kidding. I've lived in Portland pretty much my entire life. Never been to Portland Retro Gaming Con. I am a failure. Portland Retro Gaming Con is like the mecca of Portland, of retro gaming conventions. I think for retro content, it's even bigger than PAX. No, wait, I need to put that higher up. What am I doing? That doesn't look right. That needs to be like up here. I figured I could do things talking about things that I found at a thrift store, tips and tricks for people getting into collecting, because I've done it off and on for a few years now. I've just not done it like seriously or consistently. Which is why I have such a large collection of physical games. Which, that's not large by a collector's imagination necessarily, but that is definitely large by a casual person, because that's just those 3 levels of that bookshelf are just PlayStation games. PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, and PlayStation 4. I do have some Nintendo games down there. But not much. Yet. Yet being that preferred. I mostly get PlayStation games. Back to a normal life. Hopefully. I mean, we all have to get the vaccine first. I don't want to be hearing nothing about no normal life until we have the vaccine, you hear? Get that vaccine in you. It's good for you. Keep a mask on. Yes, do it. Trust me, I have a degree in this. Once you get the vaccine, keep your mask on. I know it feels like you should be able to take it off after you've had the vaccine. No, keep the mask on. Because it takes a while for a vaccine to actually build up immunity in your body. You need your immune system to have reacted to the, in these cases, the mRNA of the virus. No longer Hat Man, I've evolved. Oh shit! You're Obi-Wan Kenobi. Okay. You need to make sure that the vaccine has actually taken in your body. So yes, even though you get the vaccine, you need to wait. You need to still wear a mask. And also there's the fact that you may be immune, but you can still transfer the virus. A lot of people don't realize that, but even though you may be immune, you only, once you get both shots, by the way, because at least with the Pfizer vaccine, you need 2 shots. And the first one only confers, like, I think 80% immunity, and once you have the second one, it's up to about 95, but that's 95. For an example, sometimes people get sick or get the flu even after they've had the flu shot each year, right? That's because it's not 100% immunity. So you still need to wear your mask. Probably this year we'll be able to ease mask regulations entirely. That's my guess. It all depends on how well Biden does. But so I guess we shall see. I'm gonna do this. Yeah, I'll do it like that. But yeah, even after you get the vaccine, you all need to keep wearing your mask. No, that's not right. I think the dot would be there. I hate foreshortening on things. It's the worst. Two of my least favorite things, I decided to put them together for some reason. Foreshortening and fucking hands. Tactical combo, truly. Yeah, it's the worst. I fucking hate it. See, like, it looks fine, but the angle that I drew it at, I need to foreshorten the knife even more. Fuck it, I'll leave it for now. I don't want to fuck with it. Things that Scarlett does not want to fuck with right now. Okay, is my food ready? Ah, it is! Okay, I'm gonna be right back, you guys. I want you all to be good. Okay. Do I have a mod here that I can put in charge of chat? I'm gonna be right back. I have to go get my, my lunch from the corner. Thankfully, I have a sushi place right around the corner from my house, which is nice. Do I have a mod here that I can call out? Nope! Because my mods are never in my chat. It's a joke. They actually usually are. It's time, rebel. Your username is literally Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're not much of a rebel. Bruh. Look at those bunnies. Both of the rabbits have turned into loafs, you guys. Aren't they cute? Look at those butts. I mean, I guess they're this way on this screen, but they're this way on real life. The bunnies are very confused. They're like, what did Mama bring in? It smells funny. Okay. I'm using the most janky controller, I swear. There we go. Oh, right, he has a hidden knife there. Because I remember, it's been a few weeks since we've done any artwork on stream, but I remember that I mentioned that this guy just has knives everywhere. He's a goofball. He's a goober. But he's also a goober with a lot of knives. So what's your guys' resolutions for 2021? Is that a full glove? No, he has fingerless gloves. Okay. Maybe the first knuckle. This, and this is a knife. Yeah. Well, if you look at the sketch, like, he has all of these pouches that have weapons in them, probably, or powders or whatever, or lock-picking tools. He has the knife that's in his hand. He has more pouches with more weapons, probably. He has at least 3 small stiletto knives here and a larger dagger here. He has a holster on his boot, and he probably has knives inside the boot. Knives spontaneously manifest in his pockets, yes. He's a very pointy guy. But he's also really nice. He's a freaking goofball. Like, I have designed Sebastian to be an absolute goofball. I did forget one thing about his hands, though. He actually has claws, like legit claws. I almost forgot to give him his claws. There's a reason he has them. But yeah, he even has knives on his fingers. Why does that still look wrong? Now I get why it still looks wrong. Okay. Edgelord who files his nails. No, he's actually really not an edgelord. I swear, he's a goofball. He is a lovable goofball. He just also really likes pointy objects. And is potentially an assassin. I haven't 100% nailed down whether he's just a thief or if he's an assassin. But no, trust me, despite his appearance, like, he is actually a lovable goofball. Like, I wasn't being facetious there. He is actually a goof. Completely dead serious, he's a goof. No, if there was an edgelord... It'd probably be Valencia. There's not really an edgelord in the player party. Because short rundown, seeing as I haven't really talked about the story for the game I'm making, because again, a lot of things is very amorphous and in flux. But there's seven party members, and you can have up to 3 party members in your party at one time. The main hero and heroine, if you had to pick one, would be Luna and Sebastian, the one I'm drawing now and the one that I drew last time, who is this one. This is Luna. But the other ones are Ephus, who is a freaking cinnamon bun. It is not MS Paint, no. It's GIMP. I use GIMP because I can't afford Photoshop. And I know how to use GIMP, so I might as well use the program I know how to use. It's good not to have one. Yeah. There's Ephus, or Iphis. I haven't exactly decided how the name's going to be pronounced. But, he is a fucking cinnamon bun, guys. I swear. He is a trans man. A younger trans man. He's the only party member character who's actually underage. I haven't exactly nailed down what his age is going to be, but he's going to be like 15 or 16, I think. But he's a trans man and a black mage. Essentially, like if I was to give each person a class, he'd be the black mage. And he's just an innocent little snowflake. He's cute. Pay for Photoshop? I mean, yes. However, I know how to use GIMP and I don't see any reason to use Photoshop. Because I know how to use GIMP. So what was I saying? Alright. So there's Ephis, who's the trans man and who's just an adorable little snowflake. There is that's not right. Then there's Yara, who is a summoner. Okay, to sort of back up a little bit, Luna is a white mage summoner. Yara is a sort of black mage summoner type. Ephis is a black mage, just straight black mage. Sebastian is like your DPS thief type. Fucking hell. I hate this so much. Then there is... Okay, so Yara... and Yara is like your motherly aunt figure. She's very much the auntie of the group. Then there is Valencia, who is a knight. Sort of knight that's attached to a royal family of one of the kingdoms. So she's not like the heir, but she's part of the royal family. I hate it. I hate it! Okay. I hate drawing thumbs. I hate drawing hands! Then there's Alphonse, who was / is Luna's bodyguard. And he is a tank. He's the closest thing that it's gonna have to a tank. Then there's Mina, who's sort of blood, or like a blood mage or a blue mage type. And those are the members that you'll have in your party during the game. Oh, this is a suit of armor? He does not have a suit of armor. In fact. God damn it, I hate drawing hands. Hate it. You know what? Fuck it. I'm redrawing the whole hand. I can do what I want. I can erase shit. No, don't give me any pointers on my artwork. I either figure it out or I don't. See, there's three features that Sebastian has that I always forget that he has. It's the tail, the claws, and the, like, elf ears. And yes, he has tails, claws, and elf ears. This is hard. I have my hand sitting up. I'm holding my hand up so I can use it as a model. And that's making my hand really tired. Should have to be further up, I think. No. No, actually that was about right. See, that looks better. It looks better to me. So far. It was just a weird angle I was trying to draw. Oops. There we go. Okay. There we go. This is much better. Much better! It smells like shit! There we go. Hands are weird. I hate them. I hate them! I need to make this finger longer. Look at every different. Yeah, it's because of like the weird shaping. You know, with other things, it's easier. The way I've always thought about why hands are so hard. Hands and feet for the same reason, because of the articulation. Because hands have so much articulation in such a small, like, place. I'm like, doesn't that look better? It looks so much fucking better. Cool. Sometimes you just gotta figure out an angle that works better. Bunny. There we go. Now I'm happy with it. Victory food. Where's my noms? There it is. I got edamame. Edamame. Is very nom. I've made gloves before, I should know this. I'm trying to remember the way that gloves are generally stitched. There we go. I had to put the stitch lines down, so oh shit. I meant to do it this way. Okay. Okay, see how it looks from the top? Yay! He has a hand! Is it just on this side? Yeah, it is. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna have to look up a picture. Because I know there's a couple different ways to draw braids. Okay, that is the way that I'm thinking. It's sort of like rectangles almost. It's gonna be weird, but one of the easiest ways to draw braids that I found is to sort of draw them from the bottom. If that makes sense. Leonard's gonna bug me now. What do you mean claws will be different? Well, it'll be because embarrassed they're going to leave and hang out with some friends. I hope they're being safe about it. Socially isn't, that's good. Sometimes with the phrase socially distant, I don't think people actually understand what that means. Because I'll see like things, social distanced party, and you look at like what they're doing, and it's in enclosed space with a bunch of tables, and I'm just like, bruh. That's good. These two things ever get tangled? Probably. That's probably why he has the hair in a braid, Crow. Because if his hair was just loose, then he'd probably have more problems. Germs don't social distance, yeah. No, that's why things that I've seen, like Nancy Pelosi's having a freaking, and the corporate Democrats having a freaking dinner to celebrate the new Congress people, and AOC and the squad were just like, bruh! Situation. I have been places, like yesterday I went to a friend's house for movie night, but I'm also part of their quarantine group. I'm the only person outside of their house as part of their quarantine group because I'm literally been home. And I may have to go to the day job in about a week or two, and if I do, I'm gonna have to wait 2 weeks before I can see him again. But yeah. Fuck. There we go. There we go. There we go. Yeah. You know what's funny about Sebastian's hair, actually? Originally, he just had a little, like, just a little tiny ponytail, maybe that long. Now fucking look at it. Just isn't there as well. That's good. Yeah, when I was seeing videos of those stupid anti-maskers protesting in like a Safeway or whatever the fuck, I'm just over here like, bruh. Probably infected a whole bunch of innocent cashiers and stuff with their freaking germs. And a very safe. Oh, ha, Dresden. I see what you did there. I see what you did. A year of Dumb and Dumbest. Yeah. I do not want to see anybody, like, I don't want to see any zombie movies where people are immediately like, oh no, it's like, we need to do something, blah, blah, blah. No. The next zombie movie I see, I want to see a bunch of people running straight up to the zombies, getting bit on purpose, just so they can go, see, it's fine. It's not real. I better see that in the next zombie movie. Zombies aren't real. See, the virus is fine. You just get over it. And then you're immune. Gets bit, turns into zombie. We do a cosplay for it, yep. How long is this braid? Pretty long. Again, originally he had a tiny little nubbin ponytail. Wasn't even a braid. Now, bam. Bam. And for reference, that's how tall he is. So, his braid, if it was sitting straight down, it would probably hit his knees. At least. Maybe just under his knees. Braids take a while because you have to get it to look right. You can't. There are ways that you can do more cartoony braids so they're easier to draw, but shoplifts a ton of conditioner. Yep. Oh, definitely shoplifts. He definitely shoplifts it. Or just like breaks in at night and steals it. There we go. Okay. Braid done. Next, let's finally give this man some pants. Okay. I hate drawing crotches. For some reason. Because I'm never sure how to draw crotches correctly. I can't do it for men or women. I think when I first designed him, he had like 3 belts. It's not just one. He had some Skull Lionheart shit going on. But no, I need to draw the concept art for the main characters. At least all of the primary concept art for Luna, Sebastian, and Ephes, because those are the ones that are going to be in the demo. Dun, dun. God, I miss Final Fantasy IX. Chat, do you guys have a game that you wish you could play for the first time again? Like, a game that you wish you could remove from your memory so you can experience it for the first time again. Probably Mass Effect. Everybody loves Mass Effect. For me, it would be Final Fantasy IX. Honestly, if I was to be completely honest, it'd be Final Fantasy IX. Yes, Mass Effect or Dragon Age are great ones. However, I just like the story of Final Fantasy IX so much. Once people was definitely surprised when suddenly Kaden hits it. Yeah. That's one thing I really didn't like about Mass Effect 1, actually. The fact that you literally have to be an asshole to Liara and Kaden, or Liara and Ashley, depending on what gender your character is. You have to be assholes, like complete assholes to them, in order to get them to not hit on you. What? Like, they will assume that you're interested if you're nice to them. Like, motherfucker, I'm being nice. Leave me alone. The first Assassin's Creed again? Well, okay, Dresden, but what game would you want to be able to experience again for the first time? Which essentially is the question, and that would involve having to remove it from your memory. So you could experience it for the first time. Or not when that's the point. Okay, I guess. I'm playing Assassin's Creed. Oh, okay, yeah. I just picked up some of the Assassin's Creed at a pawn shop. I've never played them. I think I might have played the first like 10 or 20 minutes of the first game, but at one point, but I've never really played them. I'm sorry, I really don't remember it. Makes sense. It's gonna be pointed down. Oh, this music. All right. There we go. I like that a little bit more. Maybe. Let's see. Yeah, I'll take it for now. I might change that later. But I do need to straighten the line. There we go. Ah, another hand! I hate hands. Just remind myself I actually forgot to draw that. There we go. Is it behind a pocket? Yep. And then I don't have to look at it. Hands are still weird though, don't like them. One thing I've run into a problem with before is I'll draw one hand and then I'll draw the other hand, but since I can't see the second hand since I can't see the first hand when I draw the second hand, I end up drawing them in different sizes. touch. Okay, they're close enough to being the same size. There we go. Alright, I almost forgot the finger thingies. Because the way creases on gloves are, ends up sometimes looking like there's a little circle right where two fingers meet. But there's no actual circle there on the seam. That's just because of the way that hands are with the way the gloves are. Because usually, when you look at a glove, right, you have one seam that's here. Here's one seam. Or, here's one seam. It goes all the way around. And then you'll have one seam that goes up the inside of the thumb. Or the outside of the thumb, depending on the glove. And that's one piece of the pattern. And then the rest of the glove is usually like one seam-ish, pretty much. That goes up and down the fingers, like you're drawing frickin' turkey feathers. And then down the side. So there's only usually like, depending on the type of glove, because sometimes you'll have ones that have one seam, one seam, one seam, and they sort of like join weirdly at the top of the finger, but... Yeah! Hands, man! They suck. Hi, Dragonblade. Crotch. Crotches are funny. This break for you? Oh, fun! Well, we got a half an hour left before we pull out Chrono Trigger. What's your job, Dragonblade? Oh, by the way, I've decided. I decided this a while ago. Inside this band brace is actually where he hides his thieves' tools. So he doesn't actually have them in any of those bajillion pouches. Smart place to hide them. Exactly. Walmart mainly photo. Oh, okay. I couldn't imagine working at a place like Walmart in the pandemic right now. Granted, I want to talk. I have a job that's literally trying to kill me. So. Hopefully, I can make enough between YouTube, Twitch, Etsy, and all that jazz to be able to quit my job so before it kills me. That'd be nice. That's why I hate humans, yep. No, retail is the worst. Anybody who works retail deserves a medal. And I say that as somebody who has worked a lot of retail. Kill themselves through stupidity? I mean, yeah. Trying to win themselves a Darwin Award? That tracks. Doom 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 Censorship meant to scratch saying they're going out having plans. God damn! God damn, Tristan! They are trying to get themselves a Darwin. No, that's too straight. What am I doing? I need to curve it down a bit. And a great life choice on their part. Just a smidge. There we go, that's better. But okay, see you later. You got to be some guys and then bitch about being pixelated or down. Yep. Hey, there's a lot of stupid people out there. Like, you know, all of the idiots who stormed the US Capitol and didn't wear, like, wore their day clothes, wore all of their identifying insignias, talked to the press without wearing like, their OPSEC was terrible! And thus, a whole bunch of them have already been found and arrested and lost their jobs. No, there is a lot of stupidity in this world. That was fun. Nom 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 food. I never poured my tea. I have to turn on the kettle again. I'll have to warm it up. Silly me, not pouring my tea. You love your warm bed? I like bed too. That's why my new setup for my consoles is positioned so I can play from bed! I mean, I could play from bed before, it was just, I couldn't play from like literally where I could sleep, so, a little annoying. Okay, have fun, Dragonblade. Oh great, now we have feet! I hate drawing feet. Dun 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 da 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 dun dun da 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 da. Ah, my head. Okay. I want to finish this line out before I take my break. Hopefully I can. Just want to get back into art? Well, maybe you should, Lulu. Art is awesome. And I don't care if you say can't draw. Anybody can draw. I was not able to draw like this at first either. I do generally have an age after I put the pen down. Mine's done that before too. I was able to fix it by messing around in the settings. So try doing stuff like uninstalling and reinstalling your tablet hardware or your tablet like program. Sometimes there's like if you have Windows 10, sometimes Inkscape can mess with it. Ink or Inkscape on Windows 10 can mess with it. I can't remember exactly what I did to fix that problem on my end, but I do know that I've had that problem before. I'm trying to learn how to draw myself. Well, at least you pay them. Instead of trying to get free work out of them, Dresden. Like, oh, I'll pay you in exposure. Exposure's to put food on the fucking table. Is your white bunny okay? Yeah, she's fine. She's sleeping. Sort of. They're both in loaf mode. Which means they're very comfy. She's in prison? No, I just have NIC cubes that makes up their enclosure there. Down her side, no. Actually, if she's laying down on her side... No, she's in a loaf. Just like the other one. It's pretty much same position, different rabbit. No, if they're laying down on their side, that means they're really happy. Like, rabbits don't go on their side unless they're super content and happy. And, you know, sleeping. Because rabbits can sleep with their eyes open. They can just sleep with their eyes wide open. And they are 100% asleep, and their eyes are still wide open. But they also can sleep, you know, with their eyes closed, but they only do that when they're really happy and content. Our minions are dead. Well, rabbits aren't rodents, by the way. As I just to blow your mind. Yeah, rabbits are not rodents. Streaming dead. No! Also not on her side. To draw quote unquote good is so cool. It took a long time. I have thought about doing commissions for my artwork. I just rather not because I'm lazy. I don't like drawing on a deadline, if that makes sense. Which is why I don't do commissions. Like, I toyed with the idea for a while. But I ultimately decided against it. I do sell paintings, and I do sell my artwork on Etsy, prints of it. But, yeah. Try it pretty much and have it look bad. Well, again, it takes lots and lots and lots and lots of practice. If you want to be able to draw, you just gotta practice. Find a medium that you like. Keep drawing. Yeah. And actually, when you're first starting out with drawing, especially figure drawing, so character drawing or person drawing, there's no problem with tracing. with 2 caveats. 2 very important caveats. When you are learning how to do things like figure drawing, tracing or drawing from reference is really, really, really helpful. However, especially if you're tracing artwork to help learn, do not ever pass it off as your own. But it is an excellent tool to help you learn, like, positioning, musculature, stuff like that. And if you do, like, show it to people, make sure to say, it's like, hey, yeah, I, you know, used this artwork as, like, my inspiration, blah, 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 blah. Because there's whole channels on places like DeviantArt where the entirety of their channel is just traced artwork, and they try to pass it off as their own, and that is both illegitimate and illegal. Especially if you're trying to make money off of it. There's big color still and passed off as their own. Exactly. Like stuff like that. Artists have such a hard time with art thieves. Especially like wholesale websites and stuff that will steal artwork off of places like DeviantArt and sell it on a t-shirt or something. Credit them as a specific donor too. Exactly, Dresden. Yeah, give credit where credit is due. And do not try to make money off of it. But it is a great way to learn. Storytelling. There you go. Yeah, it is my sincere belief that anybody can do art. One phrase that I hate more than anything is, oh, I just can't. I don't have the talent. I can't do it. No, the only reason you can't fucking do it is because you're not trying. Sorry, not sorry. You're gonna fail a lot at any art or style or type you choose to do. You're gonna fail a ridiculous amount. But then, you're gonna stop failing. You're gonna start succeeding. I'm good at that end of things. Not always, but yeah, for the most part, always. Yeah, when people see my artwork or my paintings or stuff, they're like, oh, it's so good. I wish I could do this. Like, bitch, you can. Bitch, you can. The only difference between me and somebody else, me who can draw and somebody else who quote unquote can't, is effort. Like, I'm a shit sculptor, but I'm a shit sculptor because I don't practice sculpting. Okay, I'm not 100% gonna finish this one in time, probably. And I don't want to rush it. See, I got it to that point. I think I need to raise his this is gonna sound weird, but I think I need to raise his crotch. I'll think about it. I think his legs are too short. Yeah, I think I'm gonna raise his crotch. But I'll do that next time. I still have to do the tail. I still have to do a little bit of like the futzy little arm line work. The details. I'll be done. This guy's taking longer than it took Luna. Or it took me to draw Luna. But that's not a discussion that we're gonna have right now, Lulu. There are plenty of examples that I can bring, but anybody can link a good thing to an event that was objectively bad. Even if those two things are not actually connected, or you can't logically say that they are one caused the other. Because first thing that pops into my head is 9/11.